Uh, we're just waiting for more people to come through.
How many people do you have?
Obvious now, they're still coming. They're still coming.
Good. Yeah, it's cool.
How has been trading? How's trading?
Ah, it's going well. The market is quiet, to be honest with you. The market is it will start moving from tonight, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, it's been quiet. It's been quiet, this market. That is why this 10 o'clock, it's a pivotal point. Things will take a turn. But let's see what's going to happen. Because now Donald Trump, I want to search for him on Bloomberg, see if he's going to come on it, and then, yeah, hear what he has to say. I got my
Yeah,
position.
I mean, apparently the market has been quiet since yesterday, man. The
Yeah.
market was quiet yesterday, even today. Uh, the thing is, now people are very cautious when it comes to
Yeah, to
uh,
the, yeah.
live chat. Say something. Just trying to. Yeah, people are very cautious when it comes to trading, especially when they know there is Donald Trump speaking. So they always
Yeah.
approach with caution.
Well, I'll share for now. I'll just share screen. Do you have something that you're going to share first, or should
Um,
I share?
but now,
Should
look, what happens is that this market,
we are
when
live
Donald
now?
speaks,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not like it's the reaction is gonna happen. Of course, the reaction can happen sometime, but also expect the reaction to last the following day. We have
Yeah.
seen it in the last month in April and also in March, um, where the reaction lasted for some days. He speaks today, but the reaction lasts some days. Euro USD, dollar lost power, dollar lost the steam, and then the euro was just parabolic, wild, going up. Uh, so yeah, it's one of those things.
Hmm. Well, like you said, yeah, yes, it's been a quiet Monday, Tuesday. I see now we are live three
It's
minutes
been a
in.
quiet Monday. Look, I was watching I sent you a link earlier for Charlene.
Yeah,
Charlene, she's a American trader.
she's a
She's
live
been
trader.
trading for some time. I've been following
Yeah.
her for some time, and she used to be a cop. She was a police officer some years back, and then
Yeah.
as soon as she started being profitable, then she left the police space and went full time in trading. So she does trading live Monday to Thursday, she said. So she's trading live Monday to Thursday. Today, when she was trading, you could say there were no opportunities on the market. There was nothing. It was quiet.
Yeah.
Apparently, she's trading US 30 and gold. So she tried to force some trades. Uh, I'm trying to your chart is not clear. It's stretched out. I don't know, but yeah. Is
Okay.
there a way that you can make it a bit clear? I don't know. It looks pixelated.
Is it changing? Is it changing?
Looks too pixelated. Yeah, it's changing. I can see it's changing,
Because right
but
now,
it's moving.
yeah,
But
because right now I am maneuvering. Yeah, I'm maneuvering my
yeah, I think it's fine.
my mouse.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
if you try
I need to
to,
change DXY, DXY
yeah,
because
now
that's
it's
the main
better.
issue.
No, man, it was
Yeah,
better. Now, yeah, it's better now.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's better now. Yeah.
All right. It's visible. Okay, it's fine. All right.
So
Okay.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying is
go
that
ahead.
she, this is, she's trading live, but she tried to force some trade
Yeah.
earlier the day. But you
Yeah.
could see she was struggling. There were no trades, no opportunities, so to say, in the market. Even ourselves,
Yeah.
our market, our accounts, most of our portfolios. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
there hasn't been some movements in the market for the past 2 days, yesterday and today. All right. Yes,
Yeah. There was
viewers, welcome,
nothing.
welcome. We are live here. We are trading. Trump is going to speak just now around 10 o'clock. Trump is going to speak. And usually, when Trump speaks, the market goes wild. So, yeah, we wanna trade
Yeah.
Trump together.
Yeah, it's
Want to
going wild
see
now.
how the market is gonna react. But obvious is
Mm.
when Trump speaks, the market usually reacts for some days. It's not like it can react today, it can react tomorrow. It can also happen that there's no reaction. I mean, this
Yeah.
Trump situation started this year. Whenever he speaks or whenever he says something, um, because of his drastic measures, his drastic economic rules, they always uh, make the market move aggressively. So yeah, we're here to share and see how the market is gonna react. Those of you guys who are trading, who are in the trading space, you would understand what Trump has been doing in the past few months, starting when he was inaugurated, when he was put into power earlier this year in January. So much has been happening. So many policies have been introduced. Those policies have been affecting the market. Some have been positive, some have been negative, but mostly they've been negative for the dollar. They've been weakening the dollar. So, yeah, those are the policies. Well, what they say is it's a short-term pain for the Americans, but a long-term gain. So what he's doing is cleaning the house. So he's chasing everyone away from the house while he's cleaning, and then in the long term, the Americans are going to reap the rewards. Those um, what people are saying, the analysts are saying, but obvious there is always two sides of the coin. Some are saying he's actually killing the market. This is not how he's supposed to be doing things. Well, that's Trump for you. He's got no remorse. He's got no feelings for anybody. He does what he wants to do. We saw just recently what he did with our boy, with our native man, Elon Musk, where they had a fallout. Their relationship had sparked speculations long time ago, where people were saying, "How did Elon Musk get into the White House?" But of course, when we've got money, anything is possible. Once we have got money, anything is possible. We saw it even in South Africa with the Guptas. The Guptas were unknown, but slowly they crept into the state house. they ended up making a huge outcry out there where people were saying there is a state capture, the Guptas, state capture, the Guptas, and we saw what we call it the uh, people starting to attend these serious meetings where um, they were being questioned uh, of their relationship with the Guptas. Some were said they were given lump sums of money. Some were carrying big, huge sums of money. So the Guptas were paying a lot of money. Why I'm bringing this topic is pertaining Elon Musk, how he got into the White House. So he's got money. Me and you cannot go to the White House. We don't have money. We don't have a say. We don't have a voice. So in this life, if you don't have money, you don't have a voice. But the moment you have got cash, you've got a voice, even at your family. Look at your family setup, your family setup. People with money, they always have a voice, but those without money, their voice are voiceless. No one hears you. So yes, I see people joining us. Well, I can't see the numbers, but I see people. Guys, when we are joining us, mention where you're watching us from. Just mention your city, just say hi so that we can interact. There is nothing special, but we are here to see how the market is going to behave, how the market is going to react on Trump's speech. Just starting shortly. Stone, do you have anything you want to say? I know you
Yeah,
wanted to do a lot before the speech starts, but
yeah,
yeah,
no,
here's the
no,
stage.
there's to say with this situation, we, I just want to clarify to the people who are watching, we are on guard post. We are not sure what's going to happen in the market, whether the market will move wild or whether the market will be not moving at all. But we are on the alert as traders and investors because when it comes to the situation of Donald Trump, it's unpredictable. There is a lot of unpredictability that is happening, and the market movement will be very much influenced by what he might say now, 10 o'clock, 9 minutes left. Historically speaking, we know what Donald Trump is capable of. The reason why we are bringing up the situation of Donald Trump, seeing us with Donald Trump thumbnails up, it's not because we favor the man or we worship the man. No, we don't. It's the fact that whenever he approaches his mouth, and we know that the market will move. Right now, Donald Trump has issues in the United States politically, not only just in the financial markets, but also in politics. Like you just mentioned, the Elon Musk situation. Well, it's a friend situation, it's a personal situation, it doesn't affect the market. But there is another situation in the country, in the United States, in the state of Los Angeles. There are riots that are breaking out, which is a chaotic political issue that is facing him. So we don't know what what will be the outcome of this market uh, this evening, because the state of mind of the presidency itself is also being affected by what's happening in the United States. We don't know what he might say, and we don't know how it will affect the market. We just keep on guard, trying to track down the market. And as you can see on my screen, we have the DXY. We're looking at the dollar index. Currently, the dollar index is still under $100. 100. I used to range in the hundreds, but now it's gone down due to this tariff issue and market uncertainty, economic collapse, and so forth. And the Trump tariffs have come up and they've also affected the market. We've spoken about this in our yesterday's live. When we were doing the live, we talked about tariffs and the historic impact that it had on the market, on the gold, and also the market in general, gold as a safe haven. Now, in 7 minutes to go, we are going to see how the market is. So I'm going to try also and see to scope out in Bloomberg if they're going to have Donald Trump live. And if they do have him live, then we can be able to share the screen and see what he has to say. But for now, I just want to switch over to maybe to a tradable pair because I can't trade. You can see that the dollar is getting just a bit stronger as we are as we are speaking right now on the 5 minute chart. It just bounced off from that angle and now it's looking to come back up again. But that's just the 5 minute chart, small movements. But within 1 hour, we are not sure. So I just want to play a little bit of a trading game if you allow me to oblige Mr. Mapi. I just want to go back to the chart itself. I just want to go to a pair, say Euro USD. So it's trading Euro USD. Okay, you can see on my screen, right? There is this chart. I'm going to ask you a question,
Yes,
Mr.
Stone, I can
Yes.
see your screen. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm a bit struggling as well with this flow, but yeah,
Okay,
I'm
that's
here.
fine. I just
Yeah,
need you to make
I
a
can see your
decision.
screen.
What do you think we should do against the euro? Should we buy the euro or sell the euro against the US dollar? Buy it against the US dollar or sell it against the US dollar before the news or before Trump starts speaking. I will place a trade that is going to be running live on the screen while we see profits or losses. What do you think? There is a chart on the screen. I think it's a 5 minute chart.
Look, it will depend with the market sentiments,
Yeah,
but
I
it's likely to take one direction up. But let's just let's see which this
Yeah,
5 minutes
I want
chart.
you to make a decision before we
Uh,
go into the main event of, I think, 10 o'clock.
Look, historically, when Trump speaks, the dollar always loses power, always
So we buy
becomes
the
weak.
euro.
So I'm not sure if we go with
All
that
right.
sentiment. Yeah, look, let's buy
Let's buy
let's
the
buy
euro.
euro.
Okay, there I am. I'm clicking buy. Order placing this. We see the numbers going up and down. Okay, we still have 4 minutes. Okay, let me just place the order. Also, my computer has flu. Yeah, I think also my computer is affected by flu also. It's so slow. It does all the okay.
Ish, yeah.
I'll buy here. I've just placed a buy order. Okay, there's my take profit and my stop loss. I'll put those. My take profit is up because I'm buying the euro, and my stop loss comes beneath. Okay. Okay, I need to modify, and of course, come down here. That's my stop loss. Then I'll modify. Okay, just to remind my audience, go to our YouTube channel, go and see how to use TradingView. We have a whole range of videos showing people how to trade on TradingView. Also show them indicator. Okay, Mr. Mapi, it looks like we are losing currently 0.16 against the euro.
All right, Aston, give me a minute. Let me drink
All
some
right.
water, man.
Yeah,
Ish, I'm
yeah, it's
struggling.
cold, guys. All right. I don't know. Yeah, it's cold, guys, here in Zanzi. Apparently, in Johannesburg, they've reported that this is the coldest weather so far. We are 4 minutes in, and we're about to have like 2 minutes left before the Trump comes in and starts speaking. I want to also look into Bloomberg so that I can also share that. with you guys, and Mr. Mapenovias is still dealing with his flu. I think I'm also going to be getting a little bit of that flu. Even my voice is not 100%, but I'm here just doing this live show because I am on guard, I am concerned, I am a trader. So I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen. I have a trade right there, as you can see on the screen. Currently losing 0.13 cents currently, but buy or sell, Mr. Mapena, like he decided to buy the euro against the US dollar. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about 2 minutes left, and we're going to see how the market is going to react from 10 o'clock. I also want to look into Bloomberg. How are you feeling, Mr. Mapena, now?
Well, Flo, 1 minute you're
Yeah,
okay, the second you're
yeah,
feeling weight. But yeah,
yeah.
uh, let's keep going. Let's see how
Okay.
the news are gonna go. All right,
Yeah, yeah.
please, guys, do share this live to all your friends. Share this live so that more people can join us as we are watching Donald Trump speech that is likely to sway the market
Yeah,
either way, but we don't know. Usually, we just judging by the past, whereby whenever he comes on stage and says something, the market goes parabolic, it goes wild. So yeah, are you sharing
yeah. I
Bloomberg?
just want to see if he's gonna come on stage while we are also doing the live because that's the whole point. Just want to see. Okay, they are
Oh
still
yeah, of course, of course.
showing these results. Chief Martin, okay. All right, I want to see if he's gonna come live. If he doesn't come live, it's fine. You can still look at the market and still observe the chart. It's 10 o'clock now, right now. I don't know if he's gonna be coming live on Bloomberg. And they are still advertising a whole lot of things here. Mm, yes.
Tell me something. I wonder if our viewers are gonna hear when he is speaking. Are you hearing what they're
Yeah,
saying
I
there?
can hear. What about you? Do you hear?
I don't hear anything. Hey, that's a challenge. I think it's gonna be a challenge.
Nothing also on that side.
No, nothing from the
No,
TV.
these are some of the technical things over time that we need to sort out, but it's fine. But let's see what is happening in the market. Meantime, these people are still talking stories. Yes, because we need to be alert. Guys, we need to be alert as traders and investors. This is a duty of a trader,
No,
like any other trade.
can you light up your volume there? Can you switch on your
My
volume
volume.
there? I'm
Yeah,
trying
my
to
volume
figure
was
out.
on.
Can you make it maximum, please?
Yeah, it's maximum.
I'm trying to figure out what can be
Yeah,
done
okay.
for us to get to that
All right.
to get
Are
the
you getting
sound.
it?
Uh, no, I'm trying. Let me see.
Mm.
So on your side, I bet you can hear everything.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's quite loud and clear. Still, you don't hear anything from your side.
No, on my side, I can't hear
Yeah.
anything.
Nah, it's
Uh,
fine because at the same time, these guys are not having the main guy on the podium as of yet. So we're gonna focus on our traditional way of looking into the market is by looking at the
all right.
chart. Okay, now can you see now our trade? All right, Visa. It looks like the dollar might be getting a knock. Okay, 0 point. Can you see now where we are with our trade euro versus US dollar? This is it here. I'm sure you can see that,
All
right?
right. Yeah, I see. I see.
Just
Um,
limited. That's the
Okay.
trade right there. That's
What
the
volume
buy.
load did you use? What volume load did you use?
0.01. This one is a star. Is a what you call a what's this? They call them one mini lots. Yeah, this is a mini lot. Okay, the smallest unit that I'm using. I'm only using 1,000 units, so I'm not using so much. I'm not risking that much. So you can see I just only have 1,000 units, okay, of a currency. So right there you can see that it's also moving. It's also moving so violently, like I have lots of lot sizes. So like when I'm using lot sizes that are so much, but I'm only using just 1,000 units. So I'm running on 0.12 negative. So in this case, we can assume that the impact of the news are not yet as bad as we might have anticipated. So we
Well,
are
look,
waiting.
it's a long time. The impact
Yeah,
might not be now, but 30 minutes in, 30 minutes into the speech, or 1 hour into the speech, depending. But
yeah,
usually the market reacts as he speaks, as he says something. The market reacts. I'm not sure whether there are people who are always holding their mouths, triggering things. But yeah, it's a very
yeah.
funny situation because
It
as soon
is.
as he says something negative or as soon as he
Yeah,
says
we will
something is
see.
positive, you see the
Yeah,
market reacts. Now you
yeah,
like are people pressing the buttons? What's happening?
yeah. All right. Of course, guys, let me also remind you this week. Okay, this is I can say this is the beginning of the volatile market because tomorrow we're gonna be having CPI in terms of major news. We're going to have CPI year on year, core CPI, crude oil inventories, three, four impact news, high impact news that are going to be coming tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And I'm just going to be highlighting these. And on Thursday, we have we have PPI, Producer Price Index, and initial jobless claims. And yes, those are the major news that we're going to be having for this week. On Friday, we only have Euro, which is the German CPI. So, guys, yesterday, not yesterday, yesterday and Monday, the markets were quite slow. And as you know, Mr. Mabi, the markets were quite slow in these last 2 days. We have not seen yet much movement. And tonight, obviously, we've been anticipating to see major movements when Donald Trump is going to start speaking wherever that he's speaking at, and we're going to be seeing the market movement. But now we have Euro USD. We have not seen much movement. I want to also switch to the DXY because the last time I saw that chart, I saw that it was going up just a little bit. Now it's looking a bit down. And it looks like we have lost a little bit of volatility. Don't you think that, Mr. Mapi?
For now, look, yeah, look, there's so much anticipation. Like I said, whenever there are some major news, traders stay off the charts, they stay off the market. They don't want to be caught with the trades on, they don't want to be caught with trades open. They always stay off. That's what we saw yesterday, Monday. It was quiet in the markets, and also today it was quiet. Even now, you can see there's a bit of stagnant on the markets. So up until he starts speaking, up until he start mentioning and tripling people, that's when we're gonna see the movements in the market. But
Yeah,
hopefully tomorrow is gonna be a different day. There will be so much volatility tomorrow,
yeah,
and going forward. And of course, tomorrow we've got some major
yeah.
fundamentals as well. So there will be some movements in the
Yeah,
market.
I'll also be expecting maybe 1 hour from now. Maybe the market can start be moving. Maybe while he's speaking, we can still be waiting for him, hearing what he has to say. Just want to also see on Bloomberg, see if like they still have him on stage, but it looks like they have other people as well. Let's just see on our search if we can find Donald Trump live on another platform, probably. I trusted Bloomberg most importantly. Uh,
There is a question. Kiros
yeah.
is asking if we are you selling. Is asking here on TikTok. He's asking if you are selling. Are you selling? Are you selling?
What does it mean the pairs that we are we're trading?
Yeah, Euro USD, for example.
You are no, 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 no. With the euro, we bought. Okay, we bought the market. We made a decision to buy. We believe that euro is going to go up against the US dollar. That's what we have made the decision on. As you can see, let me just go back to the chart so that you can make it more clear on the TikTok channel. Just let me go back to the pair itself. Okay, looks like the DXY is strong here on this side, but let us see live trading here. Okay, there we go. Yes, as you can see, we are on a buy. This blue represents buy. Oh, sorry, by the way, this is a micro lot. I said mini lot earlier on. I said I put on a micro lot, not a mini lot. So a micro lot has 1,000 units, mini lot has 10,000 units, standard lot has 100,000 units worth of a currency. We are currently buying the Euro USD currency. As you can see, we are losing only just 0.01, but it looks like we are getting closer and closer to the profits. But obviously, guys, when you trade, always have risk mitigation, risk management, stop loss, and take profit. That's very important. I believe that, Mr. Mapi. I know you are big on that on risk management.
Yeah, look, risk management is key, especially when it comes to the markets. I mean, you'd rather lose small than to wipe out your account. If you don't put stop loss, there are chances that you will, one way or another, wipe out your account. You always gonna crash. But if you put a stop loss, you're gonna have a second chance. It means you can come back tomorrow again and trade. But if you don't, you lose your account, all your money gone. Um, Risk management is very important in this market. I've seen a lot of people, most traders, so to say, have crashed accounts. When you crash accounts, it's a fancy word. It's became a fancy word to say I crashed my account, but it's very painful.
It is painful.
It's on the other hand, on plain words, it means you have lost money. You have lost. Where is this? Is it
Yeah,
today?
it
Wait,
is.
wait, wait,
This
wait.
is where,
Is it now?
yes, this is. Remember now, America, they are. It's the morning. It's during the day for them. They are up and awake, and they are waiting for Donald Trump. And I look. It looks like there is a lot of soldiers here at the same time. As you can see, can you see the 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 the, the writing at the bottom?
Yeah,
President
look, I
Trump
see
has
there's a lot of
fought
I see there are a lot of soldiers.
demonstration.
And also check on that roof. On that roof.
Yeah.
Remember the story, Stone, what's happening, man?
What
Um
happened?
you crashed.
Oh, did I crash?
Yeah, yeah, man,
Oh,
we removed it. Where is it? Let me see.
oh
Uh,
man. Ish. Okay, let me just come back here to live stream because I'm busy doing the search. Okay, my apologies for that. Ah, man. And it looks like it's not yet on already. All right. I'm
Okay, bring back that
the one who
video,
crashed.
man. Let's
Okay,
check.
sorry about
Remember,
that.
I saw there. Remember when he was campaigning, the guy who nearly shot him. He was on top of the roof, But I say now there are two soldiers. In fact, not two. There are many, but they are soldiers. What I can say is that there are soldiers on top of the roof there. So security is very tight now. Are you sharing the screen? All right, guys. Please share this live. Follow me. Follow my account, Elson Mabena. If you
I'm just hearing
follow
music
Elson Mabena there.
happening here on that side. I think those people, I think they are having a party. Like there's a lot of music happening.
Hey, we can't hear that. I
Yeah,
think please remind me
yeah,
tomorrow so that we can fix this thing.
yeah. This is
We
technical thing.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I'm sharing now. Let me go back to you. I think it's
For
about to
such
come.
situations, we need to fix them so that everyone can hear and not
Oh
just
God,
seeing the pictures and the motions. Uh,
this is giving me hell. All right, there we go. Just take me on your side there, Mr. Mapi. I think I'm sharing.
all right.
Just included. Yeah, it's yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. This is the market, guys. I also want to see how is our trade doing. Okay, the picture will come. He hasn't come out. The guy is late, actually. He's late. It's 10:15, and he's still not yet live. This guy is coming late in his own presentation.
Uh,
Right?
he likes
And
grand
there's the
entrance.
soldiers. And the party's playing, and the people are just, I'm hearing music. People are like having a party time, and so forth. Man, this PC just keeps on blanking. Just apologies for that. I don't know why it's bringing me out. But I try, yeah, yes, there you go. Okay. Security. Hey, I'm sure they are beefing up security. How much comments are coming in?
Yeah, obvious. The security,
Yeah,
obvious security has to be very tight because this guy has got a lot of enemies. He just added another enemy in the name of Elon Musk. So Elon Musk is on the side of enemies now. All right. We just see the movement. Uh, Let me see.
hey, we have said about the market, guys. We are more concerned about the market.
Who's that
These
one
people
coming on
can do
stage?
it's secretary. Can you see so many soldiers? Yeah, he's greeting the people,
Yeah, a lot of them, a lot of soldiers, so many of them. So
troops,
um, I don't know, man.
expecting
The picture quality is something else.
on my side.
Yeah,
Should I make it full screen?
Yeah, make it full screen.
Yeah, make it full screen. Yeah, but this guy who's talking is not the guy that we're waiting for. This guy is just a secretary.
Your screen is crashing, but let me try and open it from my side.
Yeah, maybe you might do much better
Let's
than
see
me.
if I can.
You just go and say Donald
Yeah,
Trump
is it
live.
Bloomberg? Yeah?
No, it's not Bloomberg. This one is Fox.
All right.
Just say on YouTube Donald Trump live. Then it will take you to Fox live now.
Uh,
Yeah. Then you can be able to. Yeah, I'm busy crashing and crashing. But anyway, I just want to go back to the charts. Yeah.
I'm seeing here Trump Musk U.S. President Donald Trump threatens to cancel Elon Musk government, and
Yeah.
it's on SABC News.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No, those ones have been they want to cancel some subsidies that they made to the time when they were friends. So now the friendship is over. Hey, Trump now is starting to cancel, but also Trump is also wants to fire back. Hey, this is gonna be a war. It's gonna be a war. Like I'm telling you, the war of powers is coming. We're going to see other things. I'm telling you, going forward between these two men. One is the richest man in the world. One is the most powerful man in the world. So Donald Trump is facing a lot of things. All right.
Stan, are you there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm still here. I'm here. I can see you. Can you see me?
Uh,
You are
what's happening?
sharing you are sharing us. So there's thousands of us now. I know. It's fine.
All
Now
right.
there's thousands of us. So you must just see maybe if you can share maybe YouTube where we can see. But he's not yet on the stage, on the podium as yet. So, but it's fine. On Fox, they are sharing this. On Fox, they are showing him. Yes, 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 yes. So on Fox, do you think it's going to affect the market? I don't doubt. This is the one. This is where it's live. Everyone is watching this. You must see like on the also on the comment sections. It's buzzing. It's buzzing. I can't hear. Yeah, on your side, can you hear the guy speaking? Because I also can't hear the on my side.
Yeah, now I can hear. You can't hear anything from your side.
I can't hear unless maybe I play my own this side. Meantime, I'm watching yours on the other side. Yeah.
But
So
we
if
need to fix this tomorrow. Then we can sort this out
yeah,
if
yeah,
possible.
we sort it out. Really. Yeah, we need to sort it out. We need to sort it out. Yeah, man. You know, in our life, we used to do a lot of live. Now we are back after a long time. Hey, there are some things that are still like we're having that mental glitches there and there. We're still bouncing against walls. We used to master these things, man. We used to even have words coming underneath, inviting people, show them phone numbers, contact details, and everything
Yeah, I think Trump is about to come through.
to
They're
bounce
showing on
in.
the Live Los Angeles protest. Okay, they are protest somehow.
Yeah.
What's
Yes.
happening? Are they
Yes.
protest?
Yes, Donald Trump has, okay, okay, at least we can dive into some politics. I know this is a financial markets TV, but I know a bit of some politics. There is the man over there. So what's happening is that Donald Trump has deployed troops to go and search for illegal immigrants, especially South American, Mexican people, and so forth. Now in
Okay.
Los Angeles, there's a lot of Mexican people. You know, you guys like Rey Mysterio, if you know Rey Mysterio, wrestler, Eddie Guerrero,
Mm-hmm.
those type of Americans, Hispanic, yes, they call them Hispanics. There's a lot of Hispanics in Los Angeles. So they deployed troops in Los Angeles to go catch or to deploy as much as illegal immigrants. But now what happens is this unit, this what you call, I think they call it ICE. This ICE unit is responsible of deploying these illegal immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're no longer taking out illegal immigrants. Now they are taking out legal people who are living in America, but they are Mexicans. You know, America is a diverse country. Now they are ending up
Mm-hmm.
taking out Mexicans that have a right to live in America, real city. These are workers, people who work in hospitals, cleaners, people who work in construction, people who, mothers and fathers, children, sisters are being taken out of the country and just being deployed without any reason or trial or anything. So they tried doing that in Los Angeles. Hey, the people in Los Angeles, they were like, no, my man, you can't take us like that. You can't just jump in here and think that you're gonna just deploy us because we are legal. We have citizenship in America, and you are just coming here to take us away from our families and from our homes, which is not good. Hence, there in Los Angeles, there is these riots against the police. Now, Donald
Eh,
Trump,
You,
instead
you, you,
of making, yeah,
you can feel the man
yes,
feels himself. He feels himself.
yeah, but now the thing is, the state that is in, I want to see President Trump takes the stage. Or while you see there's a small screen live LA protest on the other side while he is,
Yes, I'm checking the small screen there where it says live LA protest.
yeah, but meantime he is on these fancy meetings of it. But the thing is, what's said about this whole situation is that uh, a lot of people are not going to approve of him. The thing, I don't know where he is right now, or in Bragg, yes, Fort Bragg. Ish, I don't know much of the American states. I know a couple of places, but I don't know Fort Bragg. I don't know this place. I don't know where is it. But I don't think that he would have done this in Los Angeles. People were going to throw him with stones. People were going to throw him with bottles. People were going to burn these soldiers. He was going to have, these soldiers were going to be on duty immediately if he was in Los Angeles. But nah, nothing at all. He's just there, he's gonna speak and speak and speak. I just wanna take a sneak peek to the take a sneak peek to look at the chart. Okay, euro is coming down. We are losing 0.60 cents. Okay, he has taken the stage. You can see the market movement. I want to see the DXY. Okay, going strong. Hmm. DXY going a bit stronger. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen. But this meeting won't be such a big one or affecting the markets as we wanted it to affect. But this is the stage that we're waiting for. We wanted to hear what this man was going to say and how it's going to affect them. Because even now, as he speaks, he might say anything. He can say, I'm launching war or I'm launching more troops in Los Angeles, or he's going to talk maybe about Russia and Putin and say tomorrow we are attacking. That can change the entire landscape of the market. You can start seeing movements. But for now, I think the tone is quite moderate. The tone is quite normal for now, for him to just, just keep
But tell me
it.
something: is he using a speech or is it just a freelancing? Do you think there's a speech there?
No, you see, sometimes when you are a president and you know what you're going to talk about and you know what the situation and what's going on, sometimes you don't have to write the speech. Sometimes you go in there and then you speak on the behalf of the situation. It's simple, really. Donald Trump doesn't necessarily read speeches. When he speaks, he has that tone that shows you that this guy didn't write it. He's just talking out of his mouth. You must see how he was talking with Ramaphosa on that Oval Office meeting. You see some of the
But
things that he
yeah,
was
yeah.
saying.
But
Yeah,
now, how does he doesn't forget key key things? Key statements, key statements. Um, because you
yeah.
might not use a speech just because you think you know it, but only to find out that out of all 10 things that you wanted to talk about, you only said about four of them, and then you forgot to mention the other five or six or seven.
Well, there's sometimes they usually have an earpiece on their ears. So they usually would have someone on the other side who would inform them and keep on reminding them. But sometimes that is sometimes they don't use that all the time. And sometimes naturally, you go to a event. Let's say we are commemorating Nelson Mandela. I mean, like if you are a comrade of Nelson Mandela, you know, which okay, Nelson Mandela did this, did that. You're gonna hit on those highlights that you know. Oh, he came out of prison in 1990, became president in 1994. All those keynotes you'll hit. So in events like this with Donald Trump as well, they are talking about like in commemorating, I think the troops as you can see, there's a lot of troops and soldiers, and they'll be talking about things about concerning defense. So already, maybe all of these things are already, if I should say, predetermined. Some of them are premeditated, and so if he's in that position of premeditating some of the things, sometimes he doesn't need to write. He can forget some things, but it's not a big issue. But there are times where you mustn't forget things, when especially if he's addressing things of economic concerns, things like of the finance industry, business especially. Yes, that you cannot forget. But in commemoration, yeah, he can just push his tongue and push it to a right angle. He's a speaker. He's trained for it. He's a president. He must know how to speak, even freestyling. You know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll let
but
you continue.
not all presidents.
And they have commercials in between. Now that's Fox. Fox has this thing of
Not But yeah, not all presidents are able to do so, especially African presidents. They always have a speech, they always have a book where they. So now, this is where you can see what this person does not talk from his head, from his heart. He's just repeating what is written on the paper. He's not even aligned with what is written on the paper. He's just saying.
yeah. Now that shows that today, some of the leaders that we have, they are puppets. They have to be careful about what they are saying to the public. They must say certain things. There are things that they are supposed to say, and there are things that they are not supposed to say. So when it helps them a lot when they have to write speeches. So that's why they write speeches. So when they write speeches, they stay in line. So it's sort of like a guideline. Speeches are more of a guideline type of thing, and that guideline can send people into a much more comfortable way of engaging with the audience or with the crowd that they are having at that time. Yeah. But Trump, is a tyrant. Trump is that's what that's why people like him. He speaks, he just talks. Like, yeah, you saw how he spoke, like, for example, you saw how he spoke to that journalist in the White House during Ramaphosa's interview. That
Mm.
journalist asked him about the plane that they bought for him, $400 million from Saudi Arabia. And then Donald Trump just flipped. He was like, look at this idiot. We are talking about this and this coming with about planes. Then they say, these are fake news. Then and in that spot, he orders securities to take that guy out. So you can imagine the type of mind that he has. So he has that thing of being like just talking freestyle. Even now, when people are waiting for him, he maybe was rehearsing in that plane of his. He was busy rehearsing. Okay. How many people are out there? How many troops? Where am I going to stand? And he's also watching for that assassination. That guy to not shoot his ear again. Remember, he got shot here in the ear before he became
Yeah,
president.
yeah, yeah.
And we had a plaster, white plaster here. So you can imagine the situation that the procedure that he has to go through before going out and making all these speeches. Maybe they told him, don't put the speech in front of you and start reading. Just talk and move around your head. And that's what saved his life. That you see, when he moves around, he looks left, he looks right, looks left. In fact, that's what saved him in that assassination. It was just him just
Mm.
tilting his head just a little bit. The bullet just crossed, and then that's it. But if you are standing still, just reading from the speech, that bullet could have caught him. Say, this guy is just reading one way, the bullet, but now he's moving around. You can see that he's gonna move left, left, right, left, right. It saved him at the
Okay,
same
tell me
time
something
to be able to speak like that.
regarding that incident of the bullet. Was the culprit, they did catch the
See,
culprit or what?
yeah, they did catch. It was a young white boy. Hey, they didn't want to go deep into detail about him because they just caught him and then they just showed his face for a couple of days.
What has
As you can
happened
see,
to
if
that
you
white?
watch the news, no information was. They don't even show him going to court. They don't show him doing anything. They just showed him like, this white boy was this, like this, and this. Then they stopped those broadcasting. I don't know why. And he himself doesn't talk about that boy or that day. He just say, the bullet missed nearly, but that's it. He does when the people were clapping hands about this whole assassination thing. He himself didn't even mention that boy that missed him with the gun. Even today, when he became president, he doesn't even talk about that situation. Sort of like it's premeditated most of the things because it was a serious thing. I mean, like you tried to kill me. I should be talking about you every day. I should have. I mean, like I have Elon Musk, richest man in the world, who can bomb your house in 2 minutes. But he was just, reserved when it comes to that case. I don't know why, but that's what I observed. And since that time, we haven't seen much of that boy. Not at all. We just We didn't even hear whether he's in jail or whether he's going in court for anything.
I'm trying to even Google the news. What happened to the boy who shot Trump? There's nothing in 2025. All the news goes back to
Ah,
2024. Why are they
yeah, I
pressing
know.
this news down so much?
Yeah, now that's when you have to dive into conspiracy theories now of these presidents, of these people. Then you try and understand. I mean, like, if someone tries to kill you with a gun, what would you do? I mean, like, you'd retaliate. You'd stay on the story and be like, man, you tried to kill me. So what are we going to do with you? But instead, the public knows nothing about that boy. Things are shut. Things are gone. We don't know even if he's still alive. Is he going on in court? Is he in jail? Is he at home? He could be anywhere. You understand? So yeah, it's a tough situation when it comes to trying to understand what has really happened to that boy. There's nothing at all. Just want to see. No, market movement is quite stable when I'm looking at the DXY. Not
Yeah,
much, but
there's
it's
not much
fine.
of a movement.
Yeah, but it's important to stay on the alert, stay on the guard alert, keep guard, and make these lives. We will have more of Donald Trump. This is not the last time. We will have more of these things coming up. When it comes live, we should be doing such engagements so that you can be able to capture the market movement.
Oh yeah, the boy was killed. Eh?
Wow.
Yeah, he was killed. He was killed.
Like by the government.
No, by the soldiers. Just around that situation, the boy was killed. He was never captured alive. Was killed.
Oh, yes, you are right. Or when he shot, there was someone else shooting on the other
Mm.
side. Then he was shot dead. Oh, so what we saw on the screen were old pictures of him. They just showed old pictures of him. Wow, this boy. Okay. All right. No, it makes sense. So that boy died on the spot. But he's quiet about it, Donald Trump. He doesn't speak too much about it.
But I wonder but why do they have to shoot him to die instead of shooting him and leave him alive so that he can actually speak? He can say so much. Do that. Why do the police shoot to
Ah,
kill instead of shooting you and leaving you disabled so that you can speak? You can say what are your
yeah.
sources? Who's behind? Who's sponsoring you? Or who sent you there?
Apparently, that boy had a dangerous rifle, some big gun. That was extremely dangerous. You must remember, on that day, he did not only shoot Donald Trump, he shot two other people. I think he shot a fireman. Yeah, if you check information there, and he shot another individual. And there was also commemorations. Donald Trump was there, say, with their families. There were other victims that got the bullets. So it was sort of like fire for fire. So when he was busy shooting, the police guards or the people or the guards, they found it necessary to shoot him dead because he was just shooting everywhere and everyone. So when he missed Donald Trump, he tried to shoot again try to get the second shot or the third shot or the fourth shot, but he caught civilians, crossfire of civilians, people that he didn't mean to shoot. They got caught in the crossfire. And then obviously the security guards that were guarding Donald Trump had to retaliate by shooting him to death. I think that's my take. I think they wouldn't let him to be alive in that sense to say that okay now it's fine, we can just shoot him by the leg. Probably was just far away on the roof even, and then they just shot him dead. Hey, those guns, I don't think they are designed to just shoot someone to just they rip through you.
Mm.
They ripped right through you. The guns that they are using is not like those small guns that you
Yeah,
find
yeah, they're
or
very
pocket guns
dangerous,
that
those
like
ones.
9 millimeters they're using. These are military guns. They rip right through you. If they shoot you on the shoulder, the bullet can go from your shoulder all the way down to your leg and protruding. Trump speaks it. Yeah, I know he's just speaking here, but yeah, market's still moving. Let me check how much we have gained. Still on the losses. Euro has not gone up as much as we wanted it to be. So the market is quite stable for now.
Mm. No movement is
Yeah,
as
everything
yet.
is quite. Yeah, I know. Not much movement we can anticipate from the market. Yes, there's the ICE riots, the anti-ICE riots. President Trump addresses anti-ICE riots. Now he's talking about. I'm sure you can hear him addressing it right now.
Are you listening also from that side, from your side?
I want to try and get it to it. I want to listen to it also because I'm very interested now that he's talking about these riots. Uh, Probably maybe I could get it through the phone as well because I know that it's live everywhere. Hey, see the flashing comments are all over.
The prices blow my mind. I also want to thank you for being here as we discuss one of the most exciting parts of one big, beautiful bill. It is indeed a big, beautiful bill, and it's doing very well. The Trump accounts, as they call it, pilot program, which will make it possible for He wasn't a radical left lunatic. He never dreamt about open borders. He never said that when he was of sound mind, which actually was a very long time ago.
Yeah, I'm on it.
It's so sad what they've done to our country. I will say that without question, however, you're seeing the financial numbers. We've now got the hottest country anywhere in the world. And 6 months ago, it was the cold country. We were being laughed at all over the world. I was in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE. We brought back $5.1 trillion into our country, and all three leaders, they're great leaders, all three said, you know, you are presiding over the hottest country anywhere in the world. And they said the exact same thing. They said 6 months ago, was the coldest country. I'll tell you, it changed on the date. You know what November 5th was? It was the election of a president that loves you. And that's when it all changed. That's when it all changed. Within the span of a few decades, Los Angeles has gone from being one of the cleanest, safest, and most beautiful cities on earth to being a trash heap with entire neighborhoods under the control of transnational gangs and criminal networks. It's horrible what's happening so quickly. As the entire world can now see, uncontrolled migration leads to chaos, dysfunction, and disorder. And you know
So
what?
tell me something.
They have
I think
that.
I don't see the market moving today because it looks like he's here to address the Los Angeles protest other than the financial or
Yeah,
economical policies.
yeah, but it was mentioned on the financial market catalogs like investing.com. So we were curious. So we went and looked into this situation with much curiosity as traders and
And especially
investors
when it's on the
to see if we
calendar,
could
on
move
the
the market.
financial calendar,
Yeah,
obvious you ought
when
to
it's
be
there,
curious.
yeah. So when it's there, we have to be curious. I mean, like we wouldn't stay up so late at night if we were not curious. If we were just we didn't care, we could have not we could have ignored this whole thing. But now it's there, and now we see that he's just speaking about Los Angeles and they're addressing the troops. Actually, it just talks about security and to secure the American public and so forth. So this has to do with the internal situation within the United States. That's why.
When I say it, and I'll say it loudly and clearly, they better do something before it's too late. Very simply, we will liberate Los Angeles and make it free, clean, and safe again. It's happening very quickly. The one big, beautiful bill, you've heard about it. We call it the one big, you know, it's on one of the television shows, I think, ladies and gentlemen. He faced the nation. It's actually called Face the Nation for those of you that are smart enough not to know, because you're better off not knowing. But I was on one of the shows, and I said, we got to get a great bill. They said, would you like it to be one bill or would you like it to be 7 or 8 bills? They said, I want one big, beautiful bill. And the Republican Party liked that statement. They called it one big, and that's what it is. It's great. And it's currently before Congress. It provides all necessary funding for ICE, for Border Patrol, and for the Department of Defense. And I told you at a level that we've never had
This
before.
bill now is also going to be funding these troops that are going in
Otherwise, your
and
helicopters and
searching
planes,
Mm.
for,
your equipment's going to start to look a little bit
yeah.
old, General. You better push your favorite congressman. You better push these two senators. I think they're in good shape, however. But we got to get it approved. Those congressmen by you are all 100%. I don't even have to talk to them. They've been so great. So I want to sign this into law immediately, and with the signing, so many great things will happen to our country. No tax or tips. Think of that. No tax. Seniors on Social Security. No tax on overtime. They're going to pay for themselves. And if you get a car, and if you borrow money to buy the car, we're going to let you deduct the interest payment if it's a new car made in America. Only if it's made in America. If it's made in Japan or China or any place else, we're not really interested.
He's not even mentioning his former best friend,
I
Donald
was elected winning all
Elon
7
Musk.
swing states, the popular vote by millions and millions of votes in all
No,
counties
yeah,
throughout
not
America.
yet. But
2,750
maybe at the end,
bipartisan
we'll say, you remember
We don't know.
Elon?
Yeah.
the sovereign borders of the United States, and
You
that's
should have been here also, Elon Musk. You're there at the back with these black caps and black
our country itself
glasses
Mm-mm.
and black suits,
and the mob
laughing
Los
and
Angeles
playing
and anyone
around.
else, anywhere else will not succeed.
But now
We're
it's
going to
not
have a
there.
little chance. And I will be calling you early as as I see this happening, because, in theory, I guess you could say a governor could call, but they don't call. They let their city burn, like in Minneapolis with this guy who ran for vice president against JD. That was a good debate. JD against this guy. Remember how bad he was? That was one of the ones in JD. He's never been.
Hey guys, see this button? I'm in now. And
But he's a radical left lunatic, and I'll never forget in Minnesota, that city was burning down. Minneapolis was burning down. It was going to burn to the ground.
Are there no black soldiers in America? I'm trying to find a black face here, but
I
I can't
saw
see.
one.
I would have called it the first day, and
I
said,
saw one. There
this
is
ever
one.
happens again, because I was thinking about running.
I just saw one. Out of those many ones, there's black woman there at the bottom. Your bottom, the bottom right. Wait, she's
Okay, I
wearing her
see.
barrets like very low.
9:02 in the evening.
I think that's a black woman.
I see.
I saw there's a black guy right behind him on the right.
Oh yes, yeah, I see him.
That's one.
Okay.
Then there is another black guy there on the left-hand corner.
But they've been to what, 130
Yeah, so
rallies.
far.
They said more. And they're from North Carolina. So that's the one nearby, finally, right? They go all over the country. I don't know what the hell's going on, but they're great. They're North Carolina, beautiful, wonderful woman, and we appreciate like 130 rallies or something. But are your husbands satisfied with that? Are they okay? Oh, here he is. He showed up. One of them showed up. That's great. Congratulations. Great women, actually. Great patriots. We will use every asset at our disposal to quell the violence and restore law and order right away. We're not going to wait 7 days and 8 days and wait for a governor that's never going to call and watch cities burn. And let me tell you, if we didn't do this, Los Angeles would burn here. We would burn to the ground right now, just like the houses burned to the ground just a few months ago. And the only flag that will wave triumphant over the streets of Los Angeles is the American flag. So help me God. The American flag is the one that's going to wave triumphantly over the street. And now let's get back to the true reason we're here today, celebrating 250 years of unbreakable Army courage. This week we commemorate not just the starting point in Army history, but a turning point in the history of the world. That's how important it is.
Why are you behind, Stone? I can hear you 2 minutes behind, if not 5.
I'm a bit behind because my phone I just joined with my phone. And my phone is just, it's behind. Yours is far forward. This presentation on the screen is far more forward than
And also, we want to give them all the time they need, right? Thank you very much.
And they have commercials.
Yeah, I'm an advert. They force their way in.
Yeah, because it's sharp. They know that a lot of people are watching, so so it's money. It makes money.
Greatest people in the world. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, honey, thank you. Beautiful young person. Beautiful young person. We have a lot of young people. We want young people, old people, and everything in between. It's sort of nice. Somebody used to say, but Trump doesn't have the young people. We want everything. Thank you very much, Doctor. Great job. When the Continental Congress created the Army and appointed its first commander, General George Washington, they sent the fierce spirit of a free nation into battle under a rallying cry that echoes to this day. Give me liberty or give me death. Have you heard of it? Quite a beautiful statement. Think of what that means. Give me liberty or give me death. I know exactly what that means. Just 3 days after the birth of the Army, the great patriot, founding father, Dr. Joseph Warren, was on the front lines as a soldier, totally outnumbered and outgunned at Bunker Hill. They had a group of soldiers against them that was supposed to be, in that day, unbeatable. Warren's mother had begged him, son, please don't do it. She said, please, please don't do it. Don't risk your life for even the patriotic cause, please.
Yeah,
And he replied, wherever danger is, your mother, there your son will be. I will either set my country free or shed my last drop of blood to make us so beautiful. So the words are so beautiful. At Bunker Hill, Warren kept his vow, fighting and fighting and fighting and loving his country until he fell, drenched in blood, and gave his life at the very young age of 34. Exactly 250 years later, we are joined by Dr. Warren's great-great-great-great-grandson. And it's 7 generations down. And now an Iraq War veteran, retired Army specialist, Scott Warren, is here with his daughter, Sergeant E5 Carrington Sanders of Fort Irwin. I want to just, where are you? Where would you be in this big crowd? Thank you very much. What an honor. What an honor. You look great too, by the way. You really look great. Thank you very much. What a great family. You carry in your veins the love and devotion of a martyr for American liberty. Please stand. Just put that hand up once more for the people, because they want. Thank you very much. You're looking good. Looking good. Good genes. Good genetics. Thank you both. Thank you very much. The life of a soldier is not just a job, it's a calling and a sacred tradition passed down from father to son, brother to sister, and one generation to the next. At every hour of danger, our noblest citizens have answered that call, kiss their loved ones goodbye, and run to the sound of guns. You run to the sound of guns, you run right into them, you're going to win. When the British tried to reconquer,
Looking at the markets, looking like the dollar is strong.
Wow.
I'm just trying to check on that master account.
Yeah.
Looking at the numbers, looks like the dollar is strong.
Then that euro is losing.
Many people died. Deeply inspired, he wrote a poem, a tribute to Army courage and American pride, known today as the Star Spangled Banner, or our.
The dollar is up by 0.04%.
Generations later, we're joined by a descendant of Francis Scott Key, who has spent 2 decades in uniform. Major Kyle Key of Army National Guard fame. Please, Major, where are you? Thank you. Thank you. Looking good too. What's going on here? These guys they all come from a very fine strain of blood. That's great genetics, is right. Thank you both very much. Major Key, thank you for helping to keep this incredible land of ours free and the home of the brave, and that's what it was. Through the decades that followed, the Army conquered the great frontier, won the war that restored our nation and broke forever the chains of slavery.
Yeah, and we are also losing 0.72.
Stormed up San Juan Hill with General Theodore Roosevelt.
So we have some sort of
from the
a good impact for the dollar.
Forever.
The dollar looks good for now against the
In
euro
World War
on
I,
one
our
side.
doughboys fought bravely in the Battle of the Marne and in the Argonne. There in 1918, a devout Tennessee Christian named Alvin York, you know that name, charged across an open field towards the German machine guns they were firing. at levels at that time that nobody had ever seen before. They were knocking down everything in their way, including giant trees were coming down. The enemy mowed down more than half of his platoon almost immediately. The platoon was going down like nobody's ever thought possible. But York pressed on into the jaws of death. He slayed German after German and returned with 132 prisoners from behind the enemy lines. And he had the option of killing them, and he didn't want to do that, and that's okay, isn't it, right? So, but he brought 132 back, and his actions and the actions of that great day, crazy but great day, Sergeant York earned the Congressional Medal of Honor and became one of the most famed and decorated heroes of the First World War. Very famous, actually, because of the movie that was made. And we're joined today by Sergeant York's grandson, Army Colonel Gerald York. Gerald? Thank you. Thank you, Gerald. Thank you very much. It's a great honor to have you. Thank you, Gerald. At his grandfather's funeral in 1964, Gerald was told by the command sergeant major of Fort Bragg that it was about time he joined the Army. And he volunteered for combat in Vietnam and gave the Army 31 of his best years. No, I think your best years are right now. You look good. Your best years are right now. Keep it going. Colonel York, we salute you. We salute your family. The fame and the bravery of your family. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. And in World War II, the Army once again came to the free world's rescue. Among the millions and millions who volunteered was Henry Armstrong. He enlisted 6 months before his high school graduation and did basic training right here at Fort Bragg. By the next year, he was in Normandy. He fought his way across France as part of Patton's Third Army, crossed the Rhine into the heart of Germany, and helped liberate a Nazi concentration camp. He was.
Imagine being the CEO, but still packing boxes. That's what most corners are doing every day. Every
Strong is here with us today. He's 100 years old, a veteran of numerous World War II battles, and 41 years in the Army. Thank you. Wow. These are great, amazing people. Thank you very much. Great. Thank you very much. He's joined by his grandson, Army Major Dennis Armstrong. And Dennis, I assume that's you. Thank you, Dennis. And Dennis's wife, Captain Shelley Armstrong. They love the military, and they love our country. Thank you very much, Shelley. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And their son, Tanner. Where's Tanner? Let me see. Oh, he looks good too. They all look good. Tanner might look the best, actually. Thank you very much. Who's an active duty staff sergeant in the 82nd Airborne right here at Fort Bragg. He could right now run for office. I think he's very popular. In Korea, our warriors held the front line in the battle against communism and liberated millions and millions into the light of freedom. To Vietnam, we sent some of the toughest men who ever wore army boots and olive drab. One of them was Joe Marm of Pennsylvania. He was 23 years old when his platoon was ordered to rescue soldiers surrounded by the enemy in the Battle of Ia Drang. Lieutenant Marm charged into heavy fire, killing 4 enemy soldiers in the brush before sprinting across 40 yards of open field. His teammates could not believe he was doing it, actually, they said. He then tossed a grenade that killed 8 Viet Cong gunners, plunged into the trenches and killed still more before being shot in the jaw, badly in the jaw. He successfully cleared the way for his men to save their stranded comrades, and frankly, for his men to save their own lives. He was unbelievable.
He's talking about soldiers.
Bravery. Lieutenant Marm received the Congressional Medal.
I'm thinking to sleep, Stone. The guy is just talking about history. and
Yeah,
soldiers. There's nothing related to the market. You can see the market is
yeah,
sleeping. So there's nothing really
yeah,
related to the economy and stuff.
yeah. I will catch him, but next time, just to keep
And
him alert.
of course,
All right, look pretty good.
we might speak about
Yeah,
Mexico and borders, but it's actually general stuff. It's
yeah,
not really something
yeah,
severe. It's something that is always being spoken
yeah.
about.
Islamic terror
Nah, that's
from
true.
the face of the earth. In
Yeah.
2007, Chief Warrant Officer Eric Phillips
We
was
needed
stationed at a
to see,
remote outpost in the
and just
Afghan
be alert.
mountains when a massive Taliban force
Athi
attacked from all
ngithela
sides
amanzi
in one
ebhodlela
sweep.
lami la.
3 hours he
Very
led a
important.
hellacious counter assault to successfully repulse the enemy in close combat. In the same deployment, Eric again repelled an attack by a vastly larger enemy force, saving countless lives. For his spectacular strategy, Chief Phillips earned the Distinguished Service Cross and the Silver Star, becoming among the most highly decorated warriors of any branch in the war on terror. Actually, he is the most decorated, and it's not even that close. Many, many battles, many, many medals, and he's with us today, Chief Phillips. You did us all proud. Please stand up, Chief Phillips. Thank you very much. You are Army strong. Thank you very much. From the American Revolution until today, the story of the Army is the tale of an unbroken chain of American patriots.
Yes, Stone.
Yes. Yeah.
I think on that on that master account, I think it's hedged. They are the trades are hedged against each other. Ne?
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out is there any danger there.
Okay.
Negative 19.
The price. Hmm.
Hmm. But hopefully it comes down over the night.
Yeah, yeah. It's almost midnight now. Maybe the market narrative may change. Yeah, it's -90.
Oh, I don't have enough money to start investing. Sounds like you, money app is here to make investment.
I'm joined now by the Attorney General of California, Rob Bonta. Thank you so much for taking the time. Thanks for having me. Great to be with you. So we have some breaking news here as it relates to Donald Trump's deployment of not just 2,000 National Guard, but an additional 2,000 National Guard and then 700 Marines. And so can you explain what that new news is? Yes, today we are filing a temporary restraining order request with the federal judge in the Northern District of California as part of our case that we brought yesterday. We argue in our case that the president does not have any basis for deploying the National Guard or the Marines into LA, and today we are asking that the court issue an order immediately ordering that the deployment be invalid and unlawful.
I think it's done now. It's done.
Yeah, he's stepping down. Yeah,
And yeah, so
yeah,
it
he's
doesn't.
stepping down.
So yeah, there's no danger, ne?
Yeah, there's no danger. Let's see what happens tomorrow morning.
Hayi, alright, Stone. Awuthi mvale lapha mina.
Okay, no problem. We'll see each other tomorrow.